Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to week 9, day 4 of the Guild of Wars, Guild of Wars, whoa, what even just was all of that? Yeah, week 9, day 4, Gems of War, Guild Wars. There we go. Okay. It is a green day today up against Anonymous. We are actually very, very far down. Though there isn't much of a gap for us to get back to third. The only reason we're so far behind is we have two people who haven't done a single battle since Monday, but both of them will probably do it on Saturday or Sunday. Get their battles in, and that will bring us all the way back to probably third. So pretty much still in the same position we always are in. Also, it looks like a bigger point disparity because of just how many battles we are missing compared to them being done and us not really there. Though even once we hit there, that'll only be about 140,000-ish, somewhere around that general point. But let's just get into it. It's green day, so we are going to have to go and force ourselves into the pretty much just 4 times KrissTigger, which I basically should just rename this thing too. As this will be the most efficient way that will really be able to deal with this. We could always go with the double giant spider, double kraken as we have in the past, or other similar variants to that, though I have lost a troop here or there using that, so I think we're just going to play it safe, stay with what has 4 summons, so should be good. Though Creeping Death plus Devour can potentially kill us. We've almost lost once with this team due to Mass Death Mark, but due to the fact that every single troop has a summon, it kind of ended up bouncing back, so it's kind of nice. But let's just get into it and see what we can do. And not make a drastic mistake like I did yesterday. Oh, that was horrible. That will never happen again. Hopefully. Hopefully, no promises. But, well, go move that over. Oh, we're still on 4 times speed. I should probably lower that just a little bit. Just so we can actually see everything that is indeed going on as we take all of our matches. So right now we do want to focus on a purple, and I think I'm just going to ignore these skulls. Not into a yellow though. That was probably in sight, wasn't it? Off the top. Well, that was my fault then if it was. But let's just go take ourselves some blue, get ourselves a KrissTigger, go from there. And hopefully all will go well. He's about to use his barrier thing, actually pretty early too. Might need to stop this. Definitely going to need to stop this. Though I cannot stop everything that he's about to do. So let him take the skulls, we will deny the rest. So let's go and remove brown. And hopefully he does not have alignment here. I see a skull pair, which he unaligned. Oh no, he goes for giant spider instead. Doing a bunch of pokes with his little hero there. And final poke to skip his turn off with, okay. And where does this leave the board? Looks safe-ish. Did I make a mistake anywhere other than him getting a bunch of extra turns? Not really worried about that. Mainly just worried about this alignment. Wish he would cast it already just to get it over with so we can see exactly where it's going to land. But, well, technically we kind of already know exactly where it's going to land. And nope, he's still doing giant spider. He really wants to try getting alignment off it. And even after all that setup, he does not, fortunately. So down goes his plan there. And I think we get quite a bit of value right there from removing all of the red. So we are going to do just that. Get our extra turn. Wow, that whole entire area right there completely destroyed. Get all the grains. Very, very nice. That is a lot of damage right there. And it's set up even better. So we can just do that. Boom. Take a skull. And that is match right there. Wow. That was some really nice board setup there, which he kind of made for us due to his convert. That was pretty cool. Also, hello Bridget, hello Leo, and hello Amanda. Nice head placement, yeah. We ended up just adding the head the other day, so I was like, yeah, might as well just add the head. Also, this headphone piece keeps falling off, this earbud. Oh, hey, their battles just went from 46 to 47. Their final person must be doing their battles. Interesting. Cool. Okay, anyways, on to the Leaky and the dreaded Scion. You know, I keep naming the title of these Dodging Astral Spirits, or things related to Astral Spirits, though we've been getting very lucky by not really getting too many people with Astral Spirits. I know quite a few people have been mentioning that they're kind of around, but no one in bracket 1 is really running them for the most part. I had like 1 or 2 battles the entire week so far with Astral Spirits in it. And that is quite minimal, given that we are on our 17th battle this week. So yeah, I think it was only 1 this entire week. Could have been 2, but somewhere around that general point. So yeah, that's definitely not a lot. So I don't know if I'm grateful or not, because this team's actually pretty good against it, though I know some of my other teams are not. And I have a feeling the day that we don't have to do green or something like that, that's going to be the first day we end up seeing them like crazy. Okay, so he does have Scion up, and I have no way to handle that. 2 skulls is likely the way we'll have to go. The mana I might as well not even take, because we're just going to lose it when he does the drain. So we'll take a little bit of mana there. Would prefer trying to get the purples, which we can get, though if we don't take it now, he will take it from us. Let's see, would we have gotten an extra turn? If the next skull that falls here, or the next thing that falls here is a skull, then we would have gotten the extra turn earlier. Let's see if we would have gotten it. And no, we wouldn't have, so good thing we didn't go for it. Let's see. So, not much we can really do. We already got our purple. We can move this over into some greens. But then if we take those greens, it gets a skull off the top. So that wouldn't really... Oh, wait, no, it won't. Because the red will move down as well. So we'll do that. Oh, it steals the green from us, though. Interestingly. I guess we'll have to take the skull then. Take it for all of that, even though we don't really get value out of most of it. He throws his famine, and he doesn't even get a kill. And now that he uses famine, he doesn't have that much of a mana to really be able to use on us. So let's start getting skull distracts. We do have stone skin, so we can just keep delaying him longer and longer until we have the mana we need. So there we go, another distract. I cannot take this blue though, or else he's going to take the extra turn right there. So we could do a purple into a skull, though we have no need to. So we're just going to take a standard skull. He'll take the other skull. He actually gives us a 4 times out of it, which is enough for us to cast. We do have a reduced magic, though, on our first troop, so we're going to not cast it. Or at least not yet. Probably wait 1 more cast. Do have to watch out for my HP values. They are running low due to the combination of famine and just everything that he's throwing at us. But we'll go take that, get a free skull poke, get another skull poke, get a purple for the crystallized. 2 turns, that'll be up. I guess we throw this cheaper one down and hopefully get this going. We'll just go on brown, and that does land us a kill. It does land us a skull distract, so very nice. 1 more turn we'll be able to cast again. Blue, taking blue is almost pointless here, though I'm slightly scared that it will get a kill off of that, so let me just take a blue. Let it do its thing. Oh, famine. That is quite a bit more dangerous. But we can easily cascade into something. Let's just double check the board. Make sure whatever we move does indeed give him a skull. Looks like yellow is a guaranteed skull for him. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward right there. So we'll take the yellow one then and give him a skull. And you'll get a kill right there. I was a little bit wait, whoa, we'll kill. No, that's actually fine. I got scared for a moment, but yeah, I forgot. We have literally everything with summons, so that's not going to matter at all. And we just won, so there's pretty much nothing he can do at this point to be able to come back. Hello, Metal? Yeah, Metal Ras. Welcome. You only lost 1 troop today in the 2nd battle. KrissTigger so strong. Yeah, it can stack up a lot of damage, particularly in Guild Wars. Look at this. My Guild Wars, or mine, is doing like 35 damage. And I'm not even the Paragon either. So it can really get up to some pretty devastating damage. That's not even counting the 1-to-2 ratio it has either. I believe a Paragon can hit like over 43, 44, 45 or something like that with its KrissTigger. So that is quite devastating. Also, I did end up getting a little bit of rating during my downtime when I was kind of just chilling. If I'm not mistaken, we could have potential tomorrow to make top 100, which would be the first time I make the top 100 in like 8 months or something. 6 months? No, I think it's more like 6 months. But yeah, we're at 14,000 rating right now. Scroll bar, please. Scroll bar. Hello. Hello, scroll bar. What? What? It was working perfectly fine earlier. Scroll bar, please. Please. What? Never mind. But it's around, I think, 18,000, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, well, we can't see it. Scroll bar does not want to cooperate. What even is going on? I've never seen that happen. Anyways, ignore that. Just happens. Let's go to the third battle. And, oh, nope, I spoke too soon. Triple Astral Spirit, and if that wasn't enough, it has an Alchemist with it. Okay, it was only a matter of time, so here we go. This should be pretty easy, though. We do have 4 times KrissTigger. This, if any team is going to beat this, it's this. That or a Sir Gawain would be pretty good as well. Though, I believe Red and Yellow Day have already passed this week. So, the time to do that has passed. And as well as KrissTigger, is the last day we can do the KrissTigger combo. So, I guess we'll have to use a Corrupt Sorceress or something for the other 2 days. Now that Cabarrus isn't a Summoner on Brown or Purple Day. Though Purple Day, I could probably just use Amnesia still. Anyways, to the Astral Spirits. Hello, PF. Welcome. I was scrolling. I was doing the arrows. None of it was working there. I don't know why. I'll go back and check it after this. But I scrolled. I clicked arrow. I did pretty much every possible option you could there. And it wasn't scrolling, but it was doing it earlier. You have to scroll with the mouse wheel. I was. And it still didn't work. And I was doing it with clicks earlier as well. But yeah, I was mouse wheeling it. Whoa, his stats are high. I forgot how big 50% is. Whoa. Whoa. Those are some high stats. Well, there goes first KrissTigger. That was pretty much going to happen regardless of what we did. For pretty much anything would have caused that to die. Preferably, I do want to keep the second one alive if we can. Though that's not mandatory. As long as we have double, I think we'll be fine. So let's just take a blue here. It's going to be hitting us for true damage anyways. Might as well let it do its skull pokes. Then we'll have one more little cast to do on us. And then we'll go from there. But we'll take that. Move this over. Let him take a Skull Distract. Another Skull Distract. Next turn we'll have a KrissTigger. We'll throw that down. Should probably remove like a red or a yellow or something. Let's actually do it on yellow. Make sure this Alchemist doesn't really get any value. So he doesn't go for his cast. He is too scared. He just takes mana instead. Wow, a Cascade though. I think he just got a 7 times Cascade. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't really help him too much though. We do need to find another purple, and we do need these things to be less annoying. So as soon as we get another cast, we're pretty much good to go. We'll have 2 casts in 2 turns. So just kind of gotta wait it out. And one more turn, or next turn, we'll have that other cast, which we'll use to resummon the spot that just died. Keep using this on yellow, so Alchemist has nowhere to get alignment on. And it almost looks like we re-got our ability back, so that's pretty nice. Their magic is definitely higher than us, 31, 41. We'll always be able to create blues, at least against these Astral Spirits, so that's pretty nice. Oh, we can actually remove green, and probably not the best color to remove here, but we can remove green into the crystallize right there. That's somewhat helpful. We do get a kill out of it. And yeah, at this point, we're pretty much good to go. This will just remove brown, because why not? Looks like good damage, though I did just give it all the blue, so I guess that is why. Okay, and that's about to die any second now as well. Though I will throw it down for a damage poke, and we get our extra turn. And now we will throw it down for KrissTigger, and that is the match, and we overkill it like crazy. But that was actually relatively easy, doing the Astral Spirits, as long as we don't lose. As long as we keep 2 of them, we're pretty much instant win. And even if we only keep 1, that is technically enough to win off of. Though 2 is definitely preferred. Okay, next battle, something pretty similar. It's just all Centaurs, instead of just going spam Astral Spirit. 111 HP. Wow, these stats. What am I looking at? I've never actually seen something start with over 100 HP or armor. That is the first time I am looking at one. I think I started the game the wrong way. Yeah, I can't screenshot. But, amazing. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Actually, I do need to screenshot that, though the Paragon's probably going to be even higher, so it's more of a reason to screenshot it. Wait, let me restart it correctly. So we click the X right there. Click over to our thing. Games, view games library. Oops, I have it on Stardew Valley. I was messing around with trying to get some stuff working for that as well. We'll be doing that on Sunday. What am I looking for? Oh, just start the game. Oops, what am I doing? Okay, so move that over. Bring this back up. Now we can screenshot. Or at least screenshot easily. Technically, I could have screenshotted it earlier too, but it's a lot easier just doing it via Steam. Plus, it'll actually be within Steam if we ever need to reference it for whatever reason. But anyways, let's go back to that. Guild Wars. That is the first troop I've ever seen that has over 100 armor and HP due to any kind of circumstances as far as its start. So yeah, let's go get a screenshot on Orion. And if anyone ever says Orion is not overpowered, we'll show them the screenshot just for fun. I know this isn't realistic, but we'll do it for fun. Or if he's too underpowered, not if he's overpowered. No one ever says that he's overpowered. 50% weak is the only week he's even remotely good. But off we go again. What time on Stardew Valley are you playing? I'm probably going to be doing it from noon Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 hours later than our normal 10 p.m. Eastern or Standard Time, all the way until like 8 p.m.-ish, like 8 hours, I think. We're going to be going for a while. I don't know for sure. Times could change just slightly, but yeah, we are going for a very, very long duration. So if you're there somewhere around that general time frame, you are not going to miss it. But yeah, we're going to be going for quite a while with it, so pretty much the entire day. I will have to break at some point to probably like later at night to do the Guild War battles, of course. And at that point, I'll also go over next week's event for Gems of War. But yeah, it's pretty much running all day. Pretty much a day-long stream for that as we start back up our Stardew Valley. Come on, one shot? Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, we only have 61 HP. Wow. Okay, then. Okay. No wonder why my defend team is actually getting kills. It's just one-shotting everything it sees. Wait. Wait, how did he one-shot through stone skin? Shouldn't be a thing. He must have gotten 2 skulls at some point. You can't hit through stone skin in one shot. Yeah, there you go. He can't one-shot them. I don't know what happened there. Got distracted by talkies. All the talks. But no, it's fine. Oh, he might have 100 mark and then done it? I don't know. Anyways, not to worry. We'll just get our mana up, throw down on yellows, get our summon, and as long as we have a perpetual first slot, we should be pretty much fine for the most part. I hope, maybe, possibly, not even close. But we'll see what happens. So now we don't have to deal with the mark on it, though it still hunts it down. So that thing has pretty good aim, surprisingly. Normally the AI does not have good aim. Would figure, since it's this final battle. Luckily he can't one-shot that, even if he takes a true shot, which he does. He's trying. He's definitely trying. 70 or 25% chance that he'll get to survive the next skull. Hopefully he will. And now we have a double tank. And hopefully double tank. Oh, come on. Oh, there goes Astral Spirit doing her thing. Once we kill the Orion, we should be pretty good to go, though, at this point. I'm a little scared to try to get this thing, his mana. I don't think we can do it for extra turn either. So I'm not even going to bother with that. I have no way to drop that. No way to drop the purple. Oh, actually, I guess we could take a green and purple simultaneously. That would most likely give him a skull, though. Yep, exactly. Case in point. Let's see. What color does he need the most? Probably still yellow. So let's just keep spamming out the yellow like I have been. He'll keep making an infinite meat shield as well as getting rid of the colors that he basically needs to function. What other color does he need pretty bad? Blue, but we need that as well. I guess purple, but we need that as well. All the other colors he needs, we need. So I guess we'll just throw this for damage on something then, maybe like brown. Because if we don't go for the higher numbers, it will. Okay, free skull, nice. And we do have a refire as well. So we will throw that down at somewheres. Maybe we'll get rid of blue just so he doesn't get it. Nah, we'll just go in yellow. Oh, that gives it a lot of purple, but I guess that doesn't really matter too much. And one more little poke will be enough to finish out the battle. Though if we lose a troop, that poke will have to be by KrissTigger, though it's not going to matter. Because at this point, one skull poke, down it goes. Hello, Shadow Kahn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I probably had another lucky cascade into another skull that I didn't see. That is most likely what happens. Okay, let's see if we can find an Orion with even higher stats. There we go. Wait, isn't that the same stats? Wait, how does the Paragon and the other person have the same stats? I guess there isn't much of a point difference. This is the same, isn't it? Oh, let's still screenshot this one as well. I know for sure the attack is exactly the same. Or is it? I don't even remember. But regardless, both stats over 100. Basically the same team we just faced, except with Stargazer, which makes it quite a bit more annoying because we do use blue. But I'm still going to keep my banner the same because we do recycle the board very quick. Main threat actually on his team is Bone Dragon, mainly because Orion Bone Dragon is super deadly when it has 50% like it does this week. So final battle, definitely a very annoying one. Have we even moved up at all? No, we're still all the way down there at 8. Poor thing. But it's only a 22,000 gap until 3rd, which is relatively easy given the amount of battles we have not done from the other 2 people. Well, let's just go do our final battle then and see what we can do. Oh yeah, it was 62 from the previous one. Okay, so there was a 1 gap then. That could just be from kingdom bonuses though. That's not necessarily from the Paragon, though it is most likely from the Paragon. Okay, we need to take a purple in any way, shape, or form. I just do not know which one I want to take. There are many options, but this one is ours. Okay, let's go for that. Probably not the best one out there, but it does give us an okay board right here, so I guess it's fine. Actually, this isn't that okay of a board. We have like nothing to do, especially since it just removed all of our blue. I guess we're kind of forced to either take a skull or take a green, given that we are up against an Orion with now 114. What even am I looking at? 114 Orion with a 75% chance to do true damage, with a Bone Dragon sitting behind it. Okay. That is happening. Though if any team is going to win against it, it is 4 stone skins with 4 summons. So hopefully we come through. We can take a red into a green, though that green likely won't last long. Maybe it's better to take a green into a green chance up there, which we miss. There goes the Astral Spirit. Dead it goes. Bone Dragon, that will instantly kill whatever it touches. So now we need a Skull Distract while taking our color, which the only way to do that would be to get a Blue Surge. Nope. Nope. Yeah, about that. About that. I know what to retitle this stream. 100 plus Orion. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's still winnable. It's not over yet. It's almost over, but it is not over yet. It's excessively close to over. Okay, we have to take a skull. We really don't have any choice but to take a skull, because if we don't, he'll hit us with a billion everythings. Let's see. Which one is the one we take, though? We get 1 skull. There's a 25% chance that we have a chance to win, because there's no way I can deny out every skull on the board. There is not a single possible way to do that. Yeah, I know. Bone Dragon's always going to be destructive like that. Is it affected by your difficulty now? Yes, it is. Oh, wait. No, I don't have difficulty on right now. Do I? Wait, did I put difficulty on? No, it couldn't have been. This has to be base stats. No, this is just base stats. It just looks like there's difficulty on due to the 50% that they have. Pretty sure difficulty isn't on. Wouldn't that be sad if it was? Pretty sure it's not. The previous battles did not look whatsoever like it was on. Let's see. Also, I never had it on earlier for any reason. So I guess we take a grain and hope he does not follow up with anything somehow. So this green to the right, and 25% chance we have a chance to win. And we did not get it. Okay. Now we need to win off of just a single KrissTigger. That is technically possible, though likely not gonna happen. Yeah, exactly so. And 1 skull will kill now, even though we have stone skin, now that we're marked. So yeah, this is over. Wow. That would be really sad if I did have difficulty on. I can almost guarantee I do not, though. That's just how excessively high their stats are this week. Let's see. Wouldn't that be funny if I did have difficulty on right now? I can almost guarantee it's not. Well, there we go. So let's see, what's the verdict? Did we actually have difficulty on? Pretty sure the answer is no. That's just how ridiculously huge Orion is this week. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, there's no way of checking here. That's weird. Oh wait, no, I can check within the battle. Oh wait, let me see a PvP battle. If it shows as any difficulty, then we had difficulty on. Okay, let's check our casual battle. I forgot we can't even check it there. No, it was on normal difficulty. Because if we check difficulty anywhere, it's going to go to what we set our difficulty to. And all of them are saying normal. So yeah, he just has that high stats this week. That's just a normal Orion this week in Paragon. That's also why I have something like this set as my defend team. Something very, very similar to what he's doing. Though I didn't bother going all Centaurs. I went more of the Orion Bone Dragon with a Death Queen Aurora, get the mana up quicker. I was hoping to get a super quick Bone Dragon off it. Tear them apart that way. But yeah, you can see the Bone Dragon has 69 HP. With Paragon bonus, that'd be very realistic that it was a 69 HP then. So yeah, he just has that high stats. They just all have that high of a stats this week. So that is a thing. So if there was any team that I should have done a Kraken to, it probably was that last one. I just wasn't expecting it to hit that ridiculously hard. But yeah, that is actually one of the worst I've done in any week. Actually, this is my worst week I've ever done, is Centaur week. Because we did go 2 4-1s in a row. I don't believe I've ever lost twice in a week. I may have once. But yeah, this I'm pretty sure is the lowest score we've ever gotten. But at least that leaves improvement for later. We were pretty much going almost perfect score every single week. It was only a matter of time before we did start to lose. Actually, a lot of people in our guild did end up going 4-1. Yeah, got to be careful around those big hits. And we still have to deal with that 2 more days as well. Yeah, so that's pretty annoying. Anyways, anyone else has any questions or anything? Hello, Marcus. Welcome. If anyone else has any questions, feel free to leave them now in chat. We'll go over everything. And yeah, just going to be on for like another 10 minutes answering questions and stuff. And then probably heading out for the night. So then we'll start our stream tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, if anyone has anything to mention, feel free to leave it now. Let's see. Something more in last slot would make a big difference. That was your mistake today on Paragon. Orion wiped you out. Yeah. The only issue with that, though, is we would actually have to gain an extra turn. And I don't even think we really landed a single extra turn. I would have to double check. But I don't even think we landed an extra turn until, like, turn 7 or something in that battle. Because if you don't land an extra turn, then the Salvini Moor doesn't actually do anything for you. Yeah, they haven't added the defense gem slider yet. They will be in the very soonish future, likely next patch. It almost looked like they were going to do it this patch, but then they ended up undoing it. In the original beta that they gave us, it was going to be in it, but then they decided to remove it, I guess because they wanted to modify it more. Oh yeah, let me go check the ranking thing. Forgot about that. But yeah, clicking on it, not working. Scrolling it like that, not working. Using my scroll bar, not working. It just does not want to move. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. You have to use a scroll bar on this interface, and then it unsticks the... or unsticks, whatever. The little slider thingy. But, yeah, it is currently 17,532. Probably by morning, it'll be about 18,500, 19,000 to be first place. I averaged it out earlier, though that's not excessively accurate data, but it appears to be about 1,200 points per hour. So that means approximately every 1,200 points is 1 hour. So if we wanted to make the top 100, we should easily be able to do so in tomorrow's 6-hour stream. Of course, we won't be going for the perfect rate the entire time because we're going to be doing a bunch of other things. But if we count that as only 4 hours, that'll be 4,800 points. And that would drag us up to 19,000. And then on a Sunday, I'd probably just have to do a little bit more. And then that would bring us into top 100 if we wanted to. What do we even get for top 100 this week? Probably something useless, but not that. Oh, actually not too bad. What kind of bad? We get 2 yellow-purple trade stones. 4 gems. That is laughable. That amount of gems is so ridiculously laughable. Who even, like, thought up of these rewards? Like, if it wasn't for the arcane tradestone, this would be like 110% pointless. But who thought it was a good idea to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems? That is really funny. Like, what were they thinking with that? Like, I understand anyone who's getting that high is already gaining, like, a ridiculously huge amount of resources from doing it, but still, you might as well give 0 gems. That is a very, very, very odd amount just to give. It's like, oh, you spent all this time getting this high of a rating. Here, have, like, 3 gems. That's great. But yeah, no one getting this high, like right here, even need any of this. Except maybe the arcanes. But even then, if they're getting, like, if they ever even reach that high, they probably don't even need the arcanes either. The people that need the arcanes are like this little area over here. You're 38 right now, and it's been super easy to stay on the top 100, mostly gold farming. Yeah, I don't know why. A lot of people haven't been improving their rates. It has gone up slightly, but it hasn't gone up nearly as high as I thought it would. Because you can get it about twice as high, so I was assuming that the minimums would be like 30,000, if not higher. Though at this rate, it looks like 21,000, I want to say, will end up being the amount you need by Sunday to make the top 100, which is relatively low, a lot lower than I was expecting. So I might actually try for top 100 next week, maybe even top 10. Let's see, how high is top 10 these days? Top 10 this week will end at about 45,000 or so. Maybe 50,000 at most. So 50,000, what is 50,000 divided by 1,200? Because that's not, I still need to get more accurate data than that. That would be 41 hours. Actually, that's a lot more when you put it that way. It's actually like 41 to 42 hours to make top 10. Hey, there's Techne. Yeah, it is about 41 to 42 hours, assuming I keep up that rate. So if we divide that by 7, that would end up being 6 hours a day. That's a lot of time. I don't think I want to spend that much time doing that. It's quite redundant for the most part. But yeah, we'd have to do it. We'd have to play Gems of War at near optimal rate for about 6 hours per day, approximately, to be able to get to the top 10, assumably. That was assuming that 45,000. That's also a slightly low ball of my numbers, but that is assuming like an average, just normal kind of playing pace. That could be a lot higher, depending on other circumstances. Also, why so many defend wins? Why are there so many defend wins? That seems new. Oh, probably because people are battling so much quicker. That's probably why. Okay, I was gonna say, we have like 2-3 times as many defend wins, but it's probably because people are playing quicker. So that does end up making sense then. So, okay. But yeah, 6 hours a day we'd have to do to get top 10. That's a lot of time. I guess we could try. Try. Keyword try. Try. We'll see where things go next week. But, try. Most of that would probably be off camera though. But we'll see. We'll see what goes with that. It does seem like a lot of time though. Do you have a good farming team for beginners? Gold farming team? Well, gold farming is basically winning PvP as quickly as you can. So this is really dependent on the kind of drops that you end up getting as a newer player. Basically, there isn't like any team that you can just go and just automatically have a for sure chance when you're first starting out. You'll basically have to look for key troops based within your selection. Look for anything that has very high boost ratios. Also look for the key convert troops, particularly Alchemist Hellcat combo as well as Green Steer Giant Spider combo, both of which are very, very strong. Also look out for another one that came in recently is the Rock Troll and Dark Troll combo. All 3 of those combos can infinitely loop relatively well and would end up giving your 2 other troops that you put behind it basically infinite mana. So definitely a good idea to try getting one of those 3 combos and then just putting damage sources behind it, and then you're pretty much good to go. 361 wins and 2 losses. Is that how many you did? I have a lot of losses this week, mainly because I keep using such dangerous teams, and of course just trying teams and messing around with stuff. Also, hello, L. Jones. Welcome. Can you post those troop combo for you in the comments? Sure, I can go do that real quick. But yeah, it is Alchemist plus Hellcat, Green Seer plus Giant, if I can capitalize, Giant Spider, and Rock Troll plus Dark Troll. There we go. And there's all of them. Also, thank you for the subscribe, L. Jones. Much appreciated. But yeah, those are all 3 of them. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them all in chat. Other than that, you can either go all goblins as your team, all dragons as your team with the more damage source ones, as well as like Centaur, Dragonian Monk, a Dragonian Assassin, and try keeping an eye out if you happen to get a Dragon Soul or a KrissTigger, both of which are very, very strong. Other than that, yeah, that's about all your options then. So either one of those 3 combos, an all goblin team or an all dragon team, are your best bets kind of going forward. Any other questions? What seems suspicious? But yeah, it is definitely possible to get 361 wins with only 2 losses. That's actually really easy to do if you use safer teams. I tend to not use safer teams. I used to quite a bit. Who was the one that you saw that was like that? But yeah, that's definitely possible, particularly if they're a lower level. The lower level they are, the easier it is to have less losses. Particularly under like level 300. It is, if they have a really solid team, then they can pretty much just cruise through with almost none. Oh, is that what you're referring to? That one? Yeah, that seems fine. I don't see how that would be too off. Just using an excessively safe team of some kind. Not quite sure specifically what, but yeah, ours would only be about 10 losses if we were doing actual like realer teams when we were doing it. Generally, I've been rushing out the super ultra quick teams that have very, very high risk. That I tend to skip the battles a lot because staying in the battles is actually wasting time for farming. But yeah, like teams like this, where we know if we won or lost within about like 10 seconds of the battle beginning. We're not even on 4x speed right now. It goes even quicker than that. But yeah, like if I wasn't using this team constantly, we would actually be getting a much quicker rate. But I just absolutely love how quick of a battle it can get when it goes right. And that's the main reason I like to keep using it. And like that. If it goes right, it goes amazing. But the problem is it loses, but I believe it's about an 80% win rate. I haven't actually been keeping track of it like extensively. But it is, oops, I can't even, it's also harder to use this week because oh, what's it called? The Astral Spirit spam that a lot of people have been using this week is immune to Death Mark, so I actually can't use this team against it. Technically, I would still be able to, even if it did have Death Mark immunity. But the problem is it has Death Mark immunity and extra stats, and that combination makes it so we can't actually kill it. But yeah, when it goes correctly, it goes super, super quick. And yeah, I did average this. This does come down to about 1,200 points per hour. And that's counting losses and everything like that as well. But yeah, it's still pretty nice. Okay, this is good, just one battle, and then go check chats. Please don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Yeah, got it. Very nice. Do it on blue. Get that off. Still need another one. Get that on blue. And that's match. And yeah, wow, 3 perfect battles in a row, pretty much. Now that is solid. Now, if it could do that for a straight hour, I think that's like 2,500 points or something. Something absolutely ridiculous. Like somewhere from 2,000 to 2,500. Though realistically, that will never go perfect for an entire hour. And even if it did, that is an outlier like crazy. If it can actually sustain that long without messing up. Let's see. Oops, I keep forgetting. If I scroll on this, they need to fix this. If I scroll on the screen on any tab, it scrolls in game. Anyways, let me go back to troops so it doesn't keep scrolling. Let's see. You're new and got lucky getting 2 legends, Forest Guardian and Cabarrus. Oh wow, you got the combo. You got the combo. Do you go Warden? You can go Warden for now. The combo that most people go with does use a... yeah, actually that would end up working pretty well. Or you can go Death Knight class. The main combo that people do with that, if they only have one of each, is this team right here. Let me go build it real quick. It's... and this can also be used for defending. Forest Guardian... Barris... let's see... The other one. Oh yeah, Giant Spider. And a hero with pretty much any weapon that you want. As far as which hero class you go with, that depends mainly on what you are trying to achieve. If you are trying to use this for PvP or something of the such, I would advise pretty much doing it like this. Actually, really, regardless of which way, you can kind of do it like this. If you're going to use the Warden, you kind of don't really need to use the Warden. You can if you want. There's 3 really good classes that you could use here. You can either use Sorcerer, Warden, or the Death Knight class. Either one of the 3 would be pretty good. You don't end up getting the extra magic bonus if you do end up using Warden. If you are interested in getting that magic bonus, you can use Black Manacles. Though, given that you're a newer player, you may not have this, actually. You don't get it until 40 brown, 40 purple hero mastery. And as far as Creeping Death, you get this from 250 wins on the Necromancer class. Doesn't take too long. You can probably get that done in about a week or so, probably even less, just from casually doing your battles. And you would end up getting it. But yeah, it is considered the best weapon in the game. I believe even after Deathmark has been reworked, it is still pretty much the best weapon in the game. It hasn't really changed much. So yeah, very, very strong. And banner choice for a team like this would be a Frozen banner, which is the +2 blue, +1 red. You can also just go with a standard... actually, no. That's about as good as you can go. Never mind. But yeah, we'll just go with the Frozen banner. There are some other kind of banners that you can kind of do if you really want to. But yeah, Frozen banner, mainly for the +2 for the Spider, and the +2 combined with your Spider's trait into the other +1 from the banner, for a +2 that will easily get up both your Cabarrus as well as your weapon. And you can even get an additional +1 from using the Sorcerer class if you were going to go down that route. You can also use this in either order, depending on what you're really trying to do with your team. But yeah, that would end up being it. Oh, no Spider yet? Really? Well, this team is excessively Giant Spider dependent. That's the only component you're really missing is Giant Spider, and probably the weapon, but that's... relatively, you can actually farm this, whereas Spider, hopefully you just get lucky and end up finding one. Not quite sure what to say about not having the Spider. That is actually quite mandatory for this team because there isn't really anything else that works with it, particularly if you have Forest Guardian traded, because then you get the even quicker mana on it. But yeah, it's the one thing that kind of puts this this whole team together is the Giant Spider. So I would say hopefully get it off of a Glory or Gem Key, particularly a Gem Key, because the default on Gem Key is Ultra Rare. Nothing in this drops anything lower than Ultra Rare, Trait Stones, and Troops. So that would be your best chance of actually finding it. Though not quite sure how many you might have of those, and you probably just open them instantly. Can you replace Crimson Bat with Draculus? Yes, in literally every team you can replace out Crimson Bat with Draculus pretty much. The only times you don't is if you're using a Crimson Bat specifically for his 2x skull damage. But yeah, in the team that we were just using with the sacrifice and everything, you can easily replace it with a Draculus. It's pretty much the same thing. The only real difference is he has a 5 higher mana cost, but in having a 5 higher mana cost, he also uses a whole additional color. So he's really basically the same mana cost in a way, because if you get a single green drop, you basically just made up for the fact that he has a lower mana cost. So yeah, it's kind of fine using Draculus. They're both basically the same thing. Draculus is slightly tankier, but Crimson Bat, if you have to, for whatever reason, take skulls, works out a little bit better. The other reason I use Crimson Bat is just simply because of the lower mana cost overall. Makes it just slightly easier to get him up in case you are struggling to get that last little bit. Works out pretty nice. But yeah, you can use Draculus. It's pretty much the exact same play style for it. But yeah, as you'll see, like when we go to this, as far as the mana right here, he does sometimes struggle getting all of his mana, and that's one of the main reasons why I kind of go for the whole Crimson Bat instead of Draculus thing, mainly just so he has sufficient mana. amounts. But there we go. And that is not enough damage. No! You with your Death Mark immunity, you got in the way. If we don't actually turn here, we actually just lost. The struggles of using an overpowered team. There we go. It's actually not that overpowered. Actually, it has the highest lose rate of any team I've used in the past several months. But it wins so quickly still, even with that lose rate. Hey, and then we got a brown-green arcane. That's pretty nice. Casual arcane. Yeah, no problem, Nori. If anyone else has questions about anything, feel free to leave them all in chat. I guess we'll go for about another 5 minutes. So if anyone else has any other questions, definitely leave them. Let's see. Oops, I keep forgetting if I scroll on the screen, it'll scroll anywheres. Have you tried... Oh, wait, I already answered that. Oh, which kingdom is going to get 50% next week? It is the... Oh, what is next week's kingdom? Why do I have brain fade all of a sudden? Oh, yeah, it is Groshnock. So, no guaranteed on specifically what they're going to be doing. But, oh, sorry, not that kingdom. Groshnock, right over here. No guaranteed as what they will specifically be doing, but if I had to guess what the bonus will be, it'll be 25% to all Groshnock and 25% to all orcs. This means, run. Gosh. Next week is going to be just as annoying as this week. Actually, let me not do orc. Let me search, there's the easy way of doing this. Show by... actually, there's two easy. Let me just go to Groshnock Kingdom. Basically, everything in this kingdom will be ridiculously strong next week. So, these. Armored Boar, only 25%. Or I'm assuming it's going to be a Garnock Orc. It's definitely a Garnock event, so it's most likely getting 25%. Not quite sure if they're going to do Orcs as well, though given everything with this kingdom, I can almost guarantee they will. So Armored Boar, not really any threat. Cyclops is going to be ridiculous because it's going to one-shot pretty much everything. It's going to be a targeted one-shot, essentially, or pretty close to one-shot. Dark Song, not going to be much of a threat. She doesn't do 2 times the green anymore. She got reworked quite a bit, so her with 50% is not going to do much. Drake Rider is going to be literal cancer, mainly because he multiplies himself into little drakes that are also going to be added on Monday. This troop actually doesn't even exist as obtainable, but it will on Monday, same as the Bone Daemon that Summoner summons. This was a new feature that it got as of the most recent patch, but it's not obtainable until this Monday, same as the Drake, which is off of the Drake Rider. But yeah, it's the first troop ever to have a 100% chance to summon something. This means the only way to make him not summon something is to stun him, and most people do not run stun. So people are going to troll like crazy using 4 of him on a team. And I will instantly skip, I will literally skip every person who has 4 Drake Riders. I don't care who they are. So do not set your team as 4 Drake Riders unless you want to be skipped forever. And I know everyone will probably do the same, because he will be really, really annoying. Because unless you're specifically using a stun team, you have to kill the entire team twice, essentially. So, yeah. Elf Eater's basically irrelevant. Feldross, some circumstances she's okay. For the most part, she shouldn't be too big a threat. I say that now, and she's probably going to be insane. Garnock is going to be one of the bigger ones that's going to be a threat, because basically everything it summons has a 50% bonus this week. So, it's basically just summoning extremely huge summons on top of the already extremely huge team. Krog the Dread will probably be used with a Bone Dragon, basically the same way that Orion is used this week, except slightly weaker because it only gets 25% instead of 50. Orgrin might even be used a bit in kind of red buffing, mainly because it will have 50%, which will basically make it like a mythic, even though no one has that mythic. The standard Orc is the only troop currently within Rage, and that hits through trait, so you can hit skull damage pretty high with an Orc, and might even be able to make some kind of one-shot build out of it. Wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Summoner will probably be used for red-purple summoning a little bit during the week, especially since everyone will be messing with the Bone Daemon, and some people might not have even noticed that this thing got buffed. And other than that, Weavern only has 25%, probably won't really be used much, though I guess I'll try in some Dragon Team just to see how it does, though Sylvania Moore is still better than it in pretty much every circumstance. But for newer players, at least Weavern will be okay, since Weavern's a lot more obtainable to get. But yeah, I'd say the biggest threat's going to be Drake Rider. Not because he's actually strong, but or Drake Rider and Garnock. And not because either of them are really even that strong, but because both of them are going to be ridiculously annoying. Though as a player, they're both going to be okay. I definitely want to mess around with all Orc teams next week, because there's a lot of potential for them. It's also a really fun premise using Garnock fully traded, He actually feels like a orc now, because he keeps like recruiting more orcs of random kinds, and the way that his true damage actually works on his allies is actually pretty good synergy with quite a few troops. Even humility, even things that aren't even orcs. Basically anything that has an on HP trigger on its traits is going to be pretty good with Garnock next week. But yeah, we'll see how things pan out. How do you multiple people on PC get perfect score in Guild Wars every week? On console, it's a very, very rare thing. Is there a different AI? Yes. There is a different AI on PC and mobile compared to that of console. Actually, the AI, I believe, on PC mobile is slightly easier than the one on console. And that's one of the main reasons why there are more perfect scores. Also, a lot, or everyone on the PC mobile version pretty much have been playing longer than most of the console players, mainly because it's been out. This game has been out on PC mobile for about a year longer than it has been out on console, so that's also a contributing factor. So these like top guilds that you see, many of the people in most of these guilds have been around since almost day one, or maybe not everyone in these, but you know. Quite a few of them have been here for a while or are excessively dedicated players to the game, for the most part. Oh yeah, let me click over here in case I scroll. Hello, Juan, welcome. You have an Amnesia, KrissTigger, and a Dragon Soul, and a Vinoxia as your most rare troops. But you have no idea what you can build with them. Any ideas? Well, nothing you can build with the Vinoxia. But you can actually use the Dragon Soul, KrissTigger, and the Amnesia all together if you really wanted to. The build specifically would be... oh, wait, you don't have a Gorgolfa, though. Let's see. We can still make that work, right? Yeah. The team would be Dragonian Monk, KrissTigger, Dragon Soul, and then Amnesia all the way in the back. And you can make that work quite well for PvP if you needed to. To be honest, you could almost just get rid of your Mythic of Amnesia for another dragon and just go all in on dragon. You actually got a really, really nice combo with KrissTigger plus Dragon Soul. It's one of the stronger combos in the game right now. Let me see. Yeah, I still use it on like one of my main builds as well. KrissTigger Dragon Soul works with pretty much any team that you ever would want to do it with. It's not the quickest of teams, but it's relatively consistent, particularly if you can get KrissTigger traded. Dragon Soul, you don't really need traded that much, but you can actually get the trade stones for KrissTigger this week. So if you haven't already done that, you may want to do that. That is the main troop that you would upgrade with green, blue trade stones. The other one would be Mercy for the most part. So if you haven't upgraded either of those, KrissTigger would definitely be the first main priority, assuming you already have it. Maybe even if you don't even already have it, still pretty high on priority list, mainly because of how ridiculously good it is once fully traded. But yeah, this combo, generally with a Dragon Soul KrissTigger combo, what you do is rush up the Dragon Soul as your first cast it. This gives you your mana on almost everything else on your team, and then you kind of just keep going from there. And this particular one, I'm using Gorgolfa, so you could just use your Amnesia as well to do a very similar effect. You would just have to use a different tank, which I mentioned as Dragonian Monk. Main reason is it gives barrier, and it also gives you extra damage off the dragons, because it does count as a dragon, because it is a dragon. So that would be additional 3 damage off your Dragon Soul. But yeah, I would definitely advise, if you have that combo already, basically every team should be centered around KrissTigger Dragon Soul that you do, other than Guild Wars, because that wouldn't work in Guild Wars if you wanted to go pure color. But yeah, as far as PvP is concerned, you'd want to go basically KrissTigger Dragon Soul in some way for almost every team you do. That is one of like the 5 strongest combos in the game right now. Okay, I believe that's everything. Anyone else have any other questions? Feel free to leave them. Anything else? Let's see. Oops, I hate that scroll so much. They better fix this next patch. The random scroll thing. Also, are people still using Hex? Oh wait, you can underline too? Oh, you can underline? You can underline. How do you underline? I wonder if it's just a U. It's probably just a U. Unless you have to do like line or something. I think someone said it was HTML. Not quite sure what the command for it would be in HTML. Like, I know the hex color codes, but not quite sure what the actual things are. Let's see. That'd be so embarrassing if I just type in a U. I would need to go to like a really random one, try to see. Let's go to like number 87. Go. Let's see. I don't think you would actually work. Does nothing. The underline. Underline. No. Line? I don't know. Oh wait, that just worked. Now what am I doing? Never mind, that worked. Wait, you actually worked. Oh, that means B would be bold then, if that's the case. Oh wow, it's really that simple. Okay. B, U, if I would actually use brackets correctly. U, 00, FF, and sure. Keep with the nice cyan, bright cyan. And let's say hello. Would I have to do the same thing to cut off the bracket? I know we would have to do -B, -U. I guess dash the same code would also work. Let's see. And then just type in everyone, but we'll put the things before it. Let's check all the HTML. I don't even know if this is HTML. I forgot what they said the coding thing was, but it's using pretty basic ones. U, and if I could actually type correctly. I would be horrible at coding. I've always considered it, but I mistype so much that it would be a nightmare trying to do it. There we go. And I believe that would work. Yes. No. It's messed up somehow. Well, that's not how you end the code, apparently. Maybe it's end color. Wait, let me see. If we do 00 FFFF, hello, and then color. No, that doesn't work either. I have no clue how to end color. I'm pretty sure we could just spam colors into colors though. So if we were to do like hello, and then spam it into another color. Why can I not remember any right now? Let me see. Oh yeah, we could do like a purple or something. Let's go. We'll just stick with solid colors though. And let's see. I should change both of them. Yeah. Oops, I forgot to put a space there though. But yeah. Okay, well, we had fun with codes. We're messing with colors. Eden is like, what? Oh, that's great. I didn't actually think anyone would be in that. Oh wow, there's actually people in this chat. I'm actually surprised. Oh, there's probably people from the live stream here. That would make sense. Anyways, I'm heading back to chat channel 1, if anyone is here. Anyways. There we go. Yeah, it kind of does get lost in the mythic spam. I don't mind, though, because it is a slightly different color. Though I should totally troll by finding out what that exact color is. If we could make that exact color, I would need to go in Photoshop, use the eyedrop tool on it, actually, I could do that right now. We might as well on stream, why not? Let me go and take a screenshot of this. What we'll do is screenshot this, go into Photoshop, eyedrop it, and then we will just do the hex code for it, and then we control people by making a fake message. So yeah, let's go do that. That will be quite noticeable though, because our name will not be in the color, unfortunately. But yeah, let's go just mess with it real quick. Let me go find that screenshot. View, screenshot, show on disk. Scroll all the way down. Come on, Steam, load my billion screenshots I have. I should probably go through these and delete a good majority of these. The only reason I haven't is because I tend to reference the older ones on occasion to show the nostalgia of how much this game has progressed over the years, in both the good and bad. But let me go eyedrop this real quick and see what color this is, get the hex code, and then troll people in chat. That sounds like a good plan to end out our stream with. Let's see, eyedrop, get the color, there we go. What hex is that? 77 F1 FF. Sure, let's go with that. Close enough. Should actually be exact. It's going to be close enough to exact, if not exact. It should be exact. Click OK. That away. Okay. So let's go and see how close we can get. So let's go that code. And what should our message be? Let's see. There we go. Oh wait, it doesn't have a period at the end. I spell ascended right? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't say has. This is just. Tacet just ascended gems of war to mythic. I wonder if anyone will say anything. They'll probably notice it right away because it shows my chat in white and then the other thing. Let's just go see. Oh wait, did Minerals just put that right after ours? That's really nice. Good job, Minerals, man. That's great. That's great timing. That is perfect. Right when I did it too. Immediately after. That is perfect. But yeah. But yeah, that's the exact same color now. I wish I could have someone ascend something so we can see. I want to see it like right next to someone else. That is so obvious though with the white text right there, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to change that, but there's no possible way to change it. But now we know what the code is. So if anyone ever wants to troll global chat, you're welcome. 77F1FF. It's the exact same color as the Ascension thingy. So have fun with that later. Let's see. But yeah, if you want to troll, use that code. That one right there. So have fun. Anyways, anything else you guys need me to cover before we head off for today? Now that we're done terrorizing the chats with our fake codes now. No one even fell for it. There's not even like anyone on. It's just people recruiting and stuff. And it's people saying hi. So that's great. I need to use this for all my chat now. Since it's exactly the same. After the stream. Oops, trying to copy. Did they ever fix codes? No, they have not fixed redeem codes yet, unfortunately. They have yet to fix redeem codes. It is quite depressing, but they probably will in the next week or two, I guess. But yeah, they have not actually done that yet, unfortunately. That's funny. Why is no one ascending though? No one's ascending their stuff, so I can't like compare it right next to a already typed in chat. See how close it actually is. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. That's pretty cool. I can make it almost like a little announcement thingy. That's pretty cool. Now that everyone knows this, there's so much color going on. Pretty much everyone is just constantly doing color. And all recruitments are doing color now too. It's almost mandatory to use color if you're going to be recruiting now in the global chat. Because everyone else is going to be using it and it makes it stand out so much more. That's pretty cool. What's the deal with the color code? Use small words. It is just a... Oh, you can't use color codes on mobile? Oh, I did not know that. Oh gosh, mobile didn't get anything. Wow. Did they give you anything in the patch? What did mobile even get? Wow. I thought it was only the speed that you guys didn't get, but I guess like a lot of the Unity features, because I don't believe they've actually completely transferred mobile over to Unity. So I guess there was a lot of features that didn't end up coming in with it then. Not like that's really a feature, but I guess that's kind of fun. Purple is CC, 00CC, yeah. You can adjust either of those side 2 numbers. The 00 can stay the same. The CC you can shift to any double letter from A to F. You can also change it from any double number, and you can play around with the fields a little bit. You can also do, I believe, it depends which way you want to go lighter. If you go lighter, you want the first digit to be as low as possible. Either just a very low number, pretty much. Otherwise, for darker, you would want it to be a letter, preferably a later letter like E or F or C or something. But the lower you go, the lighter it'll be. Or you can just look up hex codes and then go off of that. Because that might be a lot easier if you're looking for a specific color than doing that. Oh no! He just ascended a peasant to mythic. I could have checked it by doing something next to him. Come on, someone else ascend something to mythic. I want to see my chat next to it. Oh, and Minerals Man actually did it while I was not paying attention. Fail. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Why is guild chat getting deleted? I can only see back 2 chats. Really weird. Yeah, and some troop balance changes. We got the troop changes and the Guild Wars shortcut. And that's it? They didn't give like any of the option menus or anything? That's unfortunate. But at least they gave you all the balance, if nothing else. So at least everything works the same. But anyways, I guess there's no other questions then. If there's not, then I guess I'll be heading out. As I've already... Oh. There we go. Oh, it's the exact color. Yeah, we got it. It's the exact color. That's nice. Okay. So yeah, that is the code you troll with if you want to do anything in global chat. If you want to do like fake ascensions or anything like that. That is the exact color as the little thing that keeps popping up every single time. So there you go. 77F1 FF. Oh wait, did I just say that wrong earlier? Oh, I was wrong. Wait, was I? Yeah, higher numbers are more towards white. Or the letters are more towards white then. And the going closer to the numbers in 0 is black. Because I believe if we do all 0, it's just pure black, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Right. Actually, completely forget. I haven't bothered doing these for ages. Yeah, that's black. I'm right. Okay. Yeah, so never mind. I was wrong earlier when I said that. So yeah, like things like FE and the higher letters would actually be darker colors, but the numbers would all be lighter colors. Particularly if you put a number in the 1st, 3rd, or 5th digits. Hello, buddy! Hello, bunny! Sorry you couldn't make it today. Busy today. That is fine. That is fine. We are doing the Guild War thing right now. So, about to end. Just messing with colors. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I will be heading off, guys. We all use this color. We all use this color. But yeah, I will be heading off for tonight. We'll be back 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. If you guys have any other questions before then, just leave it on the comment section of any of my videos. Otherwise, we'll be back for 6 hours to stream for 6 hours straight tomorrow. Just messing with stuff, trying new teams, seeing how quick we can go, answering questions, doing team suggestions, helping with teams, and all the kind of normal stuff. And for any of you that don't know when that is 13 hours from now, regardless of what time you are. So 13 hours from now, we shall be back. We'll be back. Oh, you got a legendary on Feria? Nice. Which one did you end up getting? I might not even recognize it if you say it by name. I only know like half the legends even in that game. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Oh yeah, it's Strawn's birthday today. Oops. Almost forgot. Happy birthday, Strawn. There we go. There we go. Fail. I actually completely forgot. But there we go. We got it in. I remember he said it yesterday, but I remember he said he would be at the beginning of the stream, but I guess he got busy. It is his birthday after all. We're kind of just chilling at this point. Kind of just in chat. We're in in-game chat while in the YouTube chat while kind of just chilling. Interesting. But if anyone has like a last-minute question, feel free to leave it. Also, root beer. Normal beer is awful, but root beer is great. Yep, and there is some other one. Hello. Hello, Damon. Wait, is that you, Damon? Oh, yes, Damon. Oops, I do not know how to cap. What was his question? He just asked me a question, and I don't even see what the question is. What was the question? Me and failing at not seeing questions. It happens all the time. Okay, see you then, Bridget. Have a good weekend. And good weekend to everyone else as well. Hello, Gorman. Welcome. You heard you say stuff about teams. What do you think about Gorgotha, Ketris, Guard, and Sunweaver team? Let's see. At Eden. Gorg, Hellcat, Ketris, or Guard, one support troop. There we go. And what was this other question that was asked? Was a great bomb bot team. Mine is right now Dbarrel, bomba, and War and Peace. Is there any improvement? At Bunny for PvP, that is fastest. For Explore, it is Elspeth. Bombbots, I can't capitalize, fail. Bombbots, Black Manacles with Mech Class and Troglodyte. I'm pretty sure I just spelled that completely incorrectly. You have a great question for you. What is the question? Fire your question. The voice of all is the green one. Oh, you got Erdogan. Hey, that's the first legend I got too. That's kind of funny. That was literally the exact same. Oh, conspiracy. They give you the worst legend as your first legend in that game now. But that is literally the exact same legend I got. I normally use it with, oh, what's it called? Failed Experiment. And if you don't have that combo, I just use it on a pure green team and just kind of suicide it out with whatever. Let's see, Guild War teams that will work without the mythics, like Famine. I've covered that a little bit in some of the videos. I might need to do a specific video on that because I believe the last time I went over teams for every single day, I did go over some things that weren't like all mythics, but I didn't really cover it with too much emphasis. But yeah, it is quite a bit harder. I was going to kind of just wait until better options came, like Sir Gawain and stuff. But yeah, it is a little bit hard to do it with like the 0 mythics whatsoever. Sometimes it might just be better going 3 of a color with 1 mana generator on many of those instances. But there are a couple days that can do it. Like, for example, 4 times KrissTigger is literally every green and blue day. I don't know if you exactly have 4, but that does use 0 mythics, obviously. But for yellow day, Gorgolfa Moloch combo is pretty important. For brown day, Gorgolfa Corvash is pretty important, particularly the Corvash. For red day, I normally use a Valkyrie into a Crimson Bat as my main source of killing out the enemy team. And then you use a Void Portal for your summon. That's a little bit cheaper than any mythics. It wouldn't actually use any mythics unless you wanted to do a Draculus in there, but you can just do a second Crimson Bat and be fine. What else? What color did I miss? Probably a few of them. But yeah, it's pretty much just a standard rundown. But yeah, I can go over that more later as well. 4 times KrissTigger. So how often does that team lose? I've lost only literally once, and that was to stats that had 50% bonus while on Paragon. It actually barely loses. It has to be fully traded though. If not fully traded, it's a lot less effective. But you can fully trade it this week by going into shop, going over to Glory Rewards, and all the trade stones you basically need are right there to be able to get it. Because 16 arcane trade stones is the hardest part of actually obtaining a fully traded KrissTigger, and you can easily get it for 3,600 glory this week. So definitely very advised getting it if you haven't already. Oh wait, 3,600? No, I think that was wrong. Somewhere's around there. Wait. What is 8 times 4? That's 1632. Sorry, even cheaper than that. 3,200 would be how much it would cost, assuming you have no arcane swamp trade stones at all. So 3,200 glory isn't too hard to get. If you don't have 0 glory, then maybe that would take a little while. But assuming you already have some, that wouldn't take too much to close that gap. How's this for a blue team? Crimson Bat, Mercy, Silent One, and Draculus. Green-blue banner. That sounds like it would work, particularly if the Mercy is fully traded. Even if not, I guess that would kind of still work. I would put the Silent One in front of the Mercy, though. Even if you don't have it traded, just so you... never mind. Because you need the Mercy to feed into the Silent One. Yeah, you have the right order then. Yeah, you can just go exactly with what you have. That seems pretty solid then. And that banner choice is... I guess that banner choice is okay. The green-blue, you don't really need to replenish the Mercy, but you definitely need it for the Draculus that's behind it. So I guess that's kind of what you're going for there as well. Though it doesn't have a summon is the only problem. You do lack a summon, which you may want to put in there in some way, shape, or form. But other than that, it's pretty solid. Because you don't normally want to risk something like that. Hey, you never thought you'd get a compliment. Well, no problem. Well, anyways, I will be heading off for tonight, guys. Next stream, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. That is about 13 hours from now. We'll be going for 6 hours. And, yeah, I'm going to be heading off. So I hope you all have a good night. Have a good weekend as well, as it is the weekend now. Or actually, technically, right now is even considered the weekend. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I'll see you all later. And, yeah, have a great weekend. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.